Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the shop, the world's only comic book podcast.
Why'd you get confused by that?
Nothing, because I always am expecting you to interrupt the introduction.
Oh, no, I was being additive to it this time. I was decided to add an interpretive dance to get across to all of our interpretive viewers.
Yes, the deaf viewers.
Yeah, YouTube now ranks people who include interpretive dance in their videos much higher to make it more accessible.
Right.
So
it's more advertiser friendly.
Yeah, it's a new SEO mechanic. Look it up. So what have you been up to?
You know, stuff.
Yeah. We are changing up. We're now finalizing. You may notice our camera quality changes a lot. We actually have some good image quality this time.
Yeah.
Along with we don't have another light. We only have one light plus our ambient lights in the room. I'm gonna be ordering a cable for this light, so now we'll have 2-point lighting.
2 lights.
Technically 3-point because we also have
the ambient light.
Yeah, but
we could aim that more at us.
Yeah, no, because it's kind of built in like that.
Does it not rotate?
I think you have to like unscrew it to rotate it.
It looks like it rotates.
It's weird. Don't mess with it.
I want to mess with it.
So yeah, what's wrong? What's up with the world? Are we doing news?
There's some news.
All right.
Remember the Defenders trailer?
Yeah.
That came out this morning?
Yeah.
It's really good. Do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Also,
you don't usually watch trailers, so that's kind of fun.
No.
But this time you're just like...
It's a TV trailer. It doesn't count.
It's...
If I don't have to go to a movie theater and pay for it, it doesn't count.
Yeah. Plus, like, aesthetically what it's going to look like and everything.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't spoiling much other than, what, they meet up together? Whoa, this team that the show's named after becomes a thing in this?
Becomes a team?
Oh my god, mind blown. Vsauce, Michael here.
Vsauce, Michael here.
Yeah, so that was an awesome trailer. I really liked it.
Yeah, I highly recommend you go watch it, but it does the thing I always wanted them to do, where Jessica Jones was sitting in like a police precinct talking to Misty Knight.
Yeah.
And Matt Murdock wanders on in and is like, I'm your lawyer. Like, who are you? Like, I'm your lawyer.
I swear to God, if you you can take out your phone right now, look at it. I swear to God, when he walks in, he says Jessica Johnson.
He doesn't say Jessica Johnson.
It sounds like that
it's
so bad.
It's not. It's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
It sounds a lot like it.
Jessica Jones.
See?
It says Jones.
It sounds exactly like it.
Jessica Jones.
It sounds so much like he's saying Jessica Johnson.
He's not saying Jessica Johnson.
I can't not hear that. I know he's not. I know he's not saying that, but I can't not hear it. Like, I am trying my hardest to hear Jessica Jones, and I cannot hear that.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
We're going to do this again.
Why does it matter? It doesn't say Johnson on the screen.
Just close your eyes.
I watched it with the subtitles on before, and I still heard it.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah! Why? How does this work?
It's a really good trailer. Iron Fist's in it.
Yeah.
He talks to Luke Cage.
The whole shebang-a-bang. And then, what's her name? Sigourney Weaver's in it. And
As
being
Sigourney
evil.
Weaver.
Yeah, being evil and shit. Not sure what she is yet.
We don't know.
She's just mob boss.
She's hand-related, I'm assuming. Because she has ninjas.
Yeah, that's usually a hand thing.
Is
That's
this-
not usually like an NYPD sort of thing. That's more of a hand sort of thing.
Where they have ninjas?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you play Half-Life, the army has ninjas.
What?
Have you ever played Half-Life?
No. I've never played Half-Life.
Nerd.
I know. I'm such a nerd for
not playing a video game.
Yeah. And that trailer's awesome. I
There's
like in
another-
the end they have we were talking about this earlier. They have the obligatory like everybody sitting down as a team and somebody says, "We're a good team." And then they go like, "What? No. We suck as a team." Even though like they're sitting as a team.
They're eating Chinese food or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and they're like, "What? No." What team? Why do you think we're going to be a team in this show about teamwork?
Where it's named after the team we are.
Yeah. So yeah, that was really cool. It looks like it's gonna be good. Probably because it's gonna be good.
Probably because
Marvel has too much riding on it.
because Netflix is always pretty good.
Yeah, even
Iron
was
Fist, the
pretty
worst
good.
one's still a B.
Yeah. So I was very happy to see that. I didn't even realize it was coming out today. I just opened up my thing and it was there. I was like,
You texted me at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
it was 9:30 in the morning.
That was way later. I
I didn't wake up till 9.
I had to bring my grandma to the car doctor, so
The car doctor.
yes, it's like a mechanic only
Because like
exactly
car
the
cancer.
same. It's like a mechanic only. It's exactly the same.
Like that Onion article. Did you see that?
No.
Doctors finally able to give robot cancer. Not sure of what the implications are.
What about the best Onion article? Doctors only a few moments away from curing depression, and then what happened was is they all crumpled on the ground and yelled that everything we do is useless, and they set the research facility on fire.
Yes. Quoting the Onion. Professional.
Professional quality. Yeah, professional
Cite
comedian.
the Onion. Sorry about that. What were we
fuck were
talking
we
about?
talking about?
We got interrupted.
Just the shit monkey.
We were talking about Defenders.
Oh yeah, how it exists.
Yeah. That's cool. I like it. What other news? Eisners.
Oh yeah, the Eisner noms. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Let's go over them.
Yeah. So we can read them all off. I don't know a lot of them though. I read them all already. Like there was a few books I recognized. I know for best limited series, The Vision got nommed.
Best short story, Comic Wedding of the Century, by Fantastigraphs. Fantastigraphs seems to be the primary receiver of these things.
Really?
The Dark Nothing by Jordan Kane. Good Boy by Tom King and David Finch at Batman Annual #1. Monday by W. Maxwell Prince. This is just going to be a lot of reading. We could just put them up on screen.
Yeah, we can just kind of scroll through it. Did Future Me take a thing of the whole webpage or something? I don't know.
Best single issue says One Shot. Babel Wax Bodysuit. I don't know what that is. Beast of Burden, What the Cat Dragged In. Also don't know what that is. Blammo #9. Don't know what that is. Criminal 10th Anniversary Special by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I know what that is because Criminal's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Criminal's a good book. Sir Alfred #3 by Tom Hingsley. Your Black Friend by Ben Passamore. We don't get any of these companies here, so I don't know. They're probably all online.
Yeah, so
somewhere.
are those all like England companies or something?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I've never heard of any of them.
Best continuing series, we have Astro City, which is always nominated. Killer Be Killed, which I think is relatively new, but it's by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, which is the guys did Criminal, and Criminal's a good book.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, Mighty Thor by Jason Aaron, which is also apparently good, but I don't read it.
Yeah.
Paper Girls, which is also apparently a really good book.
Yeah, that's
and
Young
the thing
Animal,
that
right?
wins all the no, that's Image.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
thing that wins all the time, Saga.
Yeah, that's right. And I read Saga. I read any of these.
Vision and Han Solo both nominated for Best Limited Series.
That's right, Han Solo too. Alex would like that.
Jeff Lemire has a nom for Best New Series, along with Deathstroke Rebirth by Christopher Priest.
When is the cutoff time for nominations?
I have no idea.
Oh, because these all seem like none of these are current books.
I think they're last year.
Yeah.
Ape and Armadillo Take Over the World, which is eight if you're 8. So we're gonna skip the kids ones because I was just reading through them.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have something for above the age of 17, like a nom for that.
That would be Best Continuing Series.
Oh, is that?
That would be Best Series, yeah.
Oh. I was like, I'm not. The comic books are only good for 17-year-olds. Fuck you.
Best reality-based work, which I was unaware was a thing, but Dark Knight, A True Batman Story by Paul Dini got nominated. That's also a really good book, and I highly recommend everyone read it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Batman Annual got nommed. Was that the Rebirth Annual? Or
Yeah.
all right, I don't remember what that was.
The dog?
The what?
The dog? The one where
Oh!
Ace the Wonder Dog?
Oh, that's right. Wasn't that a Christmas Annual?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was cool. I remember that. Fuck, I forgot about that.
And a couple other things. Ed Brubaker's nominated for Best Writer, along with Kurt Busiek, who writes Astro City. The lady who writes Mockingbird. Max Landis is nominated. Jeff Lemire is nominated.
Landis is laminated.
Yeah, Landis is laminated. It's the Best Writer and Artist. There are people who I don't recognize. Best Inker and Penciler. A couple people are nominated. The guy who illustrated Klaus is nominated.
Yeah, I know. I think Dave Stewart got nominated. He did the colors on a bunch of things. I know.
Best Coloring. What was his name?
Dave Stewart, I think.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. I thought he got nominated. Never mind. Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I'm an idiot then.
Nick Hayes is nominated for Best Lettering. So, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I hope you win.
I've been trying to learn a lot of letterers recently. I don't remember any of their names, but
Letterers are very important, but no one will ever remember them.
nope. I follow a few on Twitter now, though, and they're constantly talking about how their lettering style works and stuff. It's really cool.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. How they like conform them around explosions and stuff. There's an art to it. It's really cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all the news.
Yeah. Well, no. Thank you very much. Are you sure? I feel like there was something else.
What else was it there?
I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. I'm an empath. I feel things.
Nick Spencer.
I'm not an empath.
Nick Spencer said on Twitter, and I quote pretty much, "If we can't even do stories where everyone knows that's going to go back to normal at the end, it's weird."
What?
He was like, hang on, let me find the exact quote.
Oh, was he talking about like Marvel Rebirth or something? Notice I'm never gonna call it Marvel Legacy ever again. None of us are.
No, I refuse.
Also, you were saying that what's his name was fuming over the whole Marvel artist thing.
Well, but even Alex Ross actually gave an interview, and he never gives interviews.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find anything.
If we live in a reality don't put bad things happening in stories, even if we don't know, even if we know it all works out in the end, stories will not survive. And then he said Twitter's hard.
Oh, also one thing in page flip news, I'm starting my new series this Friday.
Magnolaverse?
Yeah, Magnolaverse. So I don't know if the title's stupid or not, but I have 6 weeks of it already edited and uploaded. They're not coming out they're coming out every Friday. So they're basically noob reviews about Magnolia books with the addition of soothing classical music played over it.
Yes.
Have you watched them?
I watched the test episode you put up.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. Watch the new ones.
All right. Did you put them up?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All of them are up now. Well, not up. They're private up.
Yeah,
But
I know what you meant.
Yes.
There's going to be potentially a full documentary about Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, and I will edit it if you want. I actually like editing documentaries and
All right.
stuff. I mean, you said you wanted to, so if you want to, but
Right.
like, it doesn't matter. We can do 2 different videos if you want.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure out something. I was also thinking, while we're on the subject, I was thinking, you know how we did like the kind of fireside chat thing you did for the main trailer for
Yeah.
Bigfoot? I want to do more videos like that.
That was classy reviews.
Classy reviews.
Or I'd just take like a really like dumb 90s comic and I'd review it like that.
Yeah.
Like, this is Young Blood #1. It starts with a rape and murder.
You know what we should do? We should do a series where like I go to the store and buy a very obscure comic. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. And like you're blindfolded doing that style. You're dressed up in like a robe and everything with like a little
Like a
mug.
pipe.
Yeah. And then like you take off the blindfold and you're holding the book and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then you review it right there. Just based on
just
like
Ashens it.
yeah, call it first impressions.
I'd be very up for that.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
We'll do it once a month because comics are expensive.
Yeah.
We'll get it from the discount rack at our place.
Yeah. Or
Cool.
we can even go to the other place and just get a random thing from one of the long boxes.
Yeah. Or you can even get like a single issue. I just think there's more to talk about with
A trade.
yeah. Let's do that. We're gonna do it.
All right.
Cool. This week, notice we have new sexy formatting. Isn't that sexy?
How's that make you fuckers feel?
Yeah.
Probably pretty important.
How are all your boners doing? Or if you're women, boners.
We have
We have
Spider-Man
that.
#16, Deadpool Spider-Man 17, Spider-Gwen 19, Star Wars Poe Dameron 14, Secret Empire 1, X-Men Gold 3, which I haven't read yet, and I should have read. Jessica Johnson, fuck.
I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy.
Jessica Jones 8, Champions 8, Spider-Man 2099 #23. Is this the last issue? I don't know.
You know what? If we were popular enough, we could start a Twitter thing where we have people tweet at Marvel, Jessica Johnson, and just subtly putting it in words. And over time, one of the actors on Defenders will eventually accidentally say and
Jessica
take
Johnson.
Jessica Johnson. It will happen.
Hawkeye number 6, Nova 6, Iron Fist 3, Jean Grey 21, Black Bolt, Jean
Grey number 1.
Black Bolt number 1, All New Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, which is being written by Jerry Duggan. I like Jerry Duggan. He's a cool dude. He writes Deadpool. Star Wars Rogue One number 2, The Unstoppable Wasp number 5, Bullseye 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Mother of Entropy number 1, Slapstick 6, which is the last of the series because it got secretly canceled. Secret canceled.
Like Secret Wars, yeah, but not very secretly.
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout number 1, and Marvel Universe Age of Ultron Revolution number 10.
And in Magnolaverse news, I don't have my phone in front of me, but I know this news because there's only one book, and it was the Rise of the Black Flame trade paperback came out. A trade that I'm not picking up because I have all the single issues, and I don't care enough about the book, even though I actually do really like the book now. So, thumbs up.
So the DC side of things, we have Batman 22, Superman 22, Nightwing 20, Justice League 20, Green Arrow 22, Green Lantern 22, Aquaman 22, Harley Quinn 19, Deathstroke 18, Bombshells number 26, Cyborg 12, Flintstones 11, Bane Conquest number 1, Rise and Fall of the Captain Atom number 5, and Injustice 2 number 1. We're gonna start off
with not
what
this
did
book.
you what did you read that isn't Batman or Secret Empire?
All right, Secret Empire. I read Green Arrow. I'm not caught up with Nightwing,
I could talk
Jessica
about that.
Jones, Champions, G.I. Joe, or the Flintstones right now. Although I could probably read the Flintstones, but I'm not gonna in case there is some. They kind of have a small amount of overarching plot. But there's only one more book of the Flintstones left. I'm really sad.
And it becomes.
Snagglepuss, which I'm so fucking
Are they
excited
doing another
for.
Wonder Woman animated movie, or is that a re-release?
Wonder Woman commemorative edition.
Oh, sweet! That's the Wonder Woman animated movie on Blu-ray.
Oh shit, that's really cool.
That's a really good movie. It's probably one of the best DC animated movies.
Is that the one we watched?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I really like that one. It was really good. And then Wonder W.
Do you want to talk about Green Arrow?
Wonder W. Oh, I should actually show the ad on camera. Cool. Yeah, Green Arrow. Let's talk about it. Well, we
I
both
haven't
got
read it.
this super sick variant.
Hey, we got this black and white variant.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
actually
read it
really
yet.
cool.
Can you tell me what happened?
So-
'Cause I'm behind on Green Arrow.
So basically, in the events of the last book, they go to that plane crash and they help people and shit. And after they're done helping people, all the people are like, "We knew that Green Arrow wasn't a bad guy," because duh. And then they actually confront the new villains. So then the assassin guy who's on that train is one of the villains now. Along with what the hell's her name? The girl from Cheshire.
From Young Justice?
Yeah, Young Justice. Then another guy I've never heard of, and then they're like, we're the four horsemen, but where's the fourth one? You're him, and we're gonna kill you. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. The four horsemen don't kill. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, he's the fourth horseman.
You're the fourth.
I got confused there. Yeah, so then Green Arrow's like Republican friend who was kind of a good guy before, but now suddenly is a bad guy. I think he got brainwashed or something.
By Donald Trump.
Yeah, now he's Donald Trump.
I knew it.
And it's so unrepentingly clearly supposed to be on Donald Trump. He literally goes up to the news and it says, "I can't stand this media bias."
Fake news.
During an interview. And also they're talking about fear mongering and stuff where he's just a mayor. Like, I know mayors are important, but he's not Donald Trump level, like fucking
Importance.
Yeah. It's just really funny how like, I'm so Republican. I actually really liked this character before he was brainwashed, so this is weird for me. I thought it was kind of funny because he was like Green Arrow's one Republican friend.
He's like, I have lots of Republican friends.
Yeah, but usually he's just beating up like, yeah, we're conservative, fuck the liberals, and Green Arrow beats him up, and then they're like, yeah, liberalism, gays,
I'm pro that, even though I have a girlfriend.
yeah, we're pro anything except for conservatism.
The opposite of that.
Yeah. And then
This Sunday.
Then a little confusingly, him and Black Canary get in an argument.
They get in arguments a lot.
Yeah, and he like blames her for basically everything, and I'm not totally sure how. I'm very confused. And then they're like arguing. Then they're like, but maybe we can fuck again. They like start to embrace, and he's like, but I still don't forgive you. She's like, you're a fucking dick. And then they walk away from each other.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. They're boning. They have the same hair color. Of course they're gonna bone again.
You have to preserve those genetics.
Yeah, I know. And then Red Arrow and Anthony are talking. Anthony being the nerd that drinks Mountain Dew and plays Call of Duty like Anthony, except his name isn't Anthony. But
You convinced me it was.
Yeah. And Red Arrow's like, I don't help out Green Arrow just because we fought doesn't mean we're friends again or whatever. But then they burn down Anthony's fucking place, and Anthony's about to die. His name is Henry, but whatever.
No one cares.
And like I find it funny that everything's on fire except for like this little blue spot he's standing in. It's just, you know, weird.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. Because maybe he's Dr. Manhattan.
And then Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan are doing Bane.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the Bane coloring book?
Yes, the Bane coloring book.
I hope when the trade comes out, they put all the pages in the back to make a Bane coloring book. That'd be
For
amazing.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
So Nightwing was good if you enjoy Nightwing.
Yes.
Nightwing and Damian beat the shit out of Dr. Hurt and Professor Pig. And then at the very end, they're like, you're my best bro. And then they jump off a building.
Yes, they do. He, like, dives in the air and starts to air fuck the air. This is what he's doing right here, man. He's just thrust! That's what fucking's like when you're Nightwing.
Of course. That's how his girlfriend got pregnant so quick.
Do you think him and Defacer, do you think he's ever done that where he just, like, dove in on the whip and went, ah! And just shot it in there? We're adults.
Superman was also good. If you like Superman.
I haven't been keeping up on Superman.
Superman's a pretty good book.
The end to that statement.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything because we're in the literal middle of a thing.
Oh, okay.
And I highly recommend you go read it.
Cool. Champions I didn't read, but I'm going to flip through it and say it is very Mark Waid. They used phones because they're the young people. And then Batman, I guess, which we'll talk about Secret Empire last because we've been talking about Batman last every week.
Yeah. Let's give something. Ow.
Yeah.
My tongue.
But Batman. Oh my God. I actually like this more than Secret Empire, but still. And they're still doing the 3D Judas contract. Do you think the last issue will have another ad on it?
I hope so.
Yeah, because I want to see something else in 3D.
Or they won't because doing 3D is expensive.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so in this issue, we continue the events of last issue where Batman meets his dad.
And then Batman meets his dad.
Yeah, and then his dad, people are coming to kill him because, I don't know, Flashpoint stuff. And then, but then Dr. Manhattan, presumably, at least Dr. Manhattan, releases his hold on the universe, and it all just starts dying. And
It starts fading into nothingness.
Yeah, because the Flashpoint universe actually, like, it's not supposed to exist, but Dr. Manhattan kept it to exist just to fuck with them.
Yeah, or
But
something.
He's doing that thing from that Rick and Morty episode where, like, the ship, like, made the baby to fuck with that dad
Yeah.
and then killed the baby in front of his eyes. The mind trick shit. That's what Dr. Manhattan's doing to them. And then they're like, come with us, Mr. Bruce's dad. Come with us.
Mr. Bruce's dad?
Yeah, Mr. Bruce's dad.
Like
And-
you're 8?
Yeah, and he's like, no, I can't come with you because that would defeat Batman's whole thing and then we wouldn't really have a book. So he dies. And then, but like the saddest thing, he's like, don't become Batman anymore, Bruce. Don't. And then he's like, no, I'm Batman. So like, that's not happening.
Batman forever is what he says.
And then they replace Batman with a woman, a black woman named Ironheart or Batheart.
Batheart.
Yes.
With no real setup for it.
Yeah, just on the spot, no setup. And then they run through time, and then they see Reverse Flash before he died, because they're in time, and it's very confusing. But he still has the pin
Button.
same thing. It's a pin. It's not a button. It's a pin.
It's a button.
It's a pin.
You're a button.
It's clearly a pin.
It's a button pin.
It's both.
Pins and buttons are the same.
And then Bane Conquest, which I don't care about. So is Bane Conquest like a spin-off from
It's just a maxi series.
I mean, if it's canon, is it a spinoff from the current Batman?
I don't think it's canon.
Oh. Cool. Let's go on to Secret Dick Pyre.
This is Secret Empire. It is a comic book.
Yes. It is double-sized.
It's 48 pages long.
Yeah.
Would you like to open up this conversation?
Yes. Secret Empire #1. I have not been keeping up with Marvel. I did not read the number 0 of this.
I did.
What did it happen?
Captain America took over America.
Oh, okay. That's very cool. So I did not know what to expect, and I actually really like this book. So it opens up with like,
Nick Spencer is a good writer, regardless of what Twitter says.
what did he write?
He wrote the famed Captain America story where he said "Hail Hydra" at the end.
Is that it?
And The Fix.
Oh,
And
all right.
Astonishing Ant-Man.
Oh, is that
And-
the reason Twitter doesn't like him? Because he wrote the one where Captain America says "Hail Hydra"?
Yeah, and
That's literally the only reason?
This is the end of it. This is where it ends. That's literally why. Twitter hates
that
him.
was the most cancer like week of anything ever in nerdism, where everybody's just like, "Fucking Marvel sucks. 'Cause Captain America shouldn't Hail Hydra," and like that's the idea.
Yeah,
that's why.
That's pretty fucked up that he's doing that.
I know, that's like the idea. That's the
like
whole
he's,
point.
brainwashed or something.
Yeah.
Because he is.
And they're like, Captain America is not supposed to face the conflict because he's American. Like,
They
whoa,
did that in
conflict.
they did that in the 60s. Granted, it only lasted one issue, but
I mean-
they did it in the 60s, in the 50s, not even the 60s, the 40s.
Yeah. And now it's like a story, like almost as if stories involve conflict or something.
Yeah.
Like,
or
oh,
things
shit.
have to fucking happen for drama to exist.
Yeah. Why is Miss Marvel on the cover of this?
Because people like Miss Marvel.
Oh, maybe because this is going to be the trade cover and Miss Marvel's going to be in this? Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. People like people
Almost as if Miss Marvel's like a popular character or some
something,
shit.
and people like her. Why is Spider-Man on this cover of this book that we want people to sell? And Spider-Man's the most popular Marvel character.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why is Wolverine on this cover if everyone likes Wolverine and people buy books with Wolverine on him? Why is Rocket Raccoon on this cover if people like Rocket Raccoon and buy books that are on him?
Yeah.
Why, Captain?
Oh my gosh, shut up.
You answered your own question.
So yeah, it starts off with a bunch of kids going to school like, yay, school, Hail Hydra.
They jumped into the fucking hailing of Hydra very quickly.
Yeah, this is like some Days of Future Past shit right now.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's clearly being World War II.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're Nazis, so like,
Well, they're not technically, but
but they're spin-offs of the Nazis.
they're not. They're technically a white supremacy group,
Nazis. What the fuck?
but they never.
White supremacists are Nazi spin-offs. They're the KKK is basically the tie-in to the Secret Wars that is Nazis. They're like the Batman Beyond tie-in.
to Nazis.
Yes.
In the future, this
Yes.
is what racists will look like.
Yes. And then they're at school, and then one of the Inhumans is there, and then they take him to
A concentration camp.
it's a concentration camp. And then Captain
Captain
Marvel's
Marvel
like,
is
I'm in space and I'm probably gonna die because I don't know bullshit.
'Cause I don't have food.
Yeah, and then she presumably dies or something.
Doctor Strange is in space, but it's not space; it's magic space.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the Avengers are evil. So Cap probably brainwashed Thor Odinson, and Deadpool is just up for whatever if you give him $20.
Do you think they're brainwashed, or do you think they're just doing their jobs, even though they don't agree with it?
I think Deadpool doesn't really know what's going on.
Oh.
I think that's the primary thing that I've read into Deadpool is just like, me and Captain America are friends. Captain America would never lie to me.
Yeah. So is this supposed to be like a Civil War sort of thing, even though they're brainwashed Civil War?
Well, I don't think they're fully brainwashed. I think they're just I think kind of what you're saying, where they're kind of just trying to do their job, but I don't really know.
Yeah, and like there's repercussions if they don't do their job.
That's probably what's happening.
Yeah, I'd assume. And then
All the champions are wanted.
Yeah, the champions are now. That's cool that they brought the champions in here to be like one of the like underground groups.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Their whole shit is anti-fascism.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, and then they have like the Star Wars Death Star scene, where like they're all sitting around the table And then the evil guy comes in and they're like, let's be evil. And all the other guys are like, we're pretty evil. And that's how this works. I don't know.
The best part of it is Captain America walks up to like a kaiju monster and
is like, see, we get why you want to be evil here. But I know we're trying to make the illusion that we're like this America thing, but we're actually pretty evil is what our thing is.
So
like,
if you don't leave right now if you want to live, just go away.
Yeah, like
And
we
then
get it. We get it, dude.
We get how you want to be evil. I'm evil. I used to be good. Being evil is totally kick ass about it. But I'm gonna murder you if you don't leave. And the monster's like, you can't murder me. And then
they murder him.
Then Captain America's like, Avengers go. And then Deadpool's like, I got swords.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, now that I think about it, this book's basically if you took Days of Future Past and mixed it with Star Wars. But like not the star part of it, the wars part.
The wars part of it.
Like the theme, like the procedural elements of Star Wars. I don't know. It reminds me of that for some reason.
Then there's shadow meetings and stuff, and Spectacular Spider-Man by the guy who I like. So I'm gonna pick that up when it comes out.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah. Spectacular
Spider-Man.
And then he meets up with his girlfriend, and she's like, "I don't like you because you're evil." And he's like, "I'm not evil." And then she's like, "Do something and prove it." And then he gets up and unzips his pants, and it cuts away.
Except it didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen, but that would have been hysterical if that happened. Then he goes up to this guy who I don't know who he is. Rick Jones.
Oh yeah, Rick Jones. He was friends with Captain America in the 50s when he first got in the 60s when he first got unfrozen.
Yeah, and then they murder him.
Oh yeah, they do. They fucking put him into a literal firing squad.
And he's like, I'm gonna die for my country. And then Tony Stark's like really fucking sad.
Except that he's an AI.
Oh, this is the AI. So I wasn't sure if he was just like he had an AI chip stuck in his brain so he could work in two places.
No, he's just
like he was Dr. Manhattaning it.
No, because Tony died at the end of Secret Wars or something.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's kind of alive, but not really.
He died. Yeah, he died at the end of Civil War. I think. I don't know. I didn't finish reading Civil War.
So he's technically alive.
He's alive as in AI form.
But it's
Alpha's back, guys, in Pog form.
So what they're going to do is they're going to make a body for him, and they're going to stuff the AI brain into it, and he's alive.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's usually what
if
happens.
I had to assume.
Yeah. Then Doctor Strange is in another dimension being held captive in like the dark
And then
realm.
Hydra helicarriers shoot up a city.
Yes. And then they kill him, and then Secret Empire. All the tie-ins you got to buy. This is really good. I actually really like this book.
Yeah, I'm pretty into it.
There's only going to be 8 issues?
That's typically what they are.
Oh, I thought they were much longer than that. But how many tie-ins are there going to be?
Most of the Marvel Universe is tying into it. But you don't have to read...
I mean, obviously you read like the Miss Marvel obligatory tie-in.
The Deadpool tie-in might be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm almost positive the Miss Marvel tie-in will be her dealing with the Inhuman prison camps.
Probably. And Secret Warriors is, I think, primarily a Miss Marvel book.
Yeah. What about the mutant in prison camps?
They don't have them. Captain America is cool with mutants.
The fuck? What the fuck did this happen?
Forever ago.
So they're like, Nazis are just like, screw these guys.
They don't like the Inhumans because the Inhumans are kind of evil.
Oh, but they're evil. Wouldn't they be cool with the evil?
No, because they think they're good.
But the Inhumans are actually evil?
No.
But they
They're
were
a little-
evil once.
Yes.
But now they're not.
They also murdered a bit of the world with the Terrigen Mist on accident.
Yeah, but that made Miss Marvel, so technically it counters out, and it wasn't anything. It was morally ambiguous.
This is more because one book came out of it.
Yeah, the one book that everybody cares about the Inhumans.
And they had to trick people into it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even say the word Inhuman until like issue 4.
Yeah.
It was just like she received mysterious and random powers.
I mean, that is how they set it up. Like, literally, the fucking sequence is that she gets knocked out by the gas. She opens her eyes, and literally, like, gods, or her superheroes as gods come down, like, Kamala Khan, you shall be Miss Marvel. Like, it was literally like Captain America's floating there, like, talking in God speak.
And waving his arms.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like, literally in a cartoon fashion is like, you shall have superpowers. And she's like, no fucking
way.
That's literally what she does.
So they had to trick us into liking an Inhuman by not saying she was an Inhuman until like 4 issues in, until we were all invested.
Yeah, and then like going, she's an Inhuman.
And then they dropped the bombshell on us, and then everyone collectively went, ah!
But then they forgot about the Inhumans a bunch of times, so that's okay.
Yeah, they just ignore it because
Yeah, basically her character is, she kind of is an Inhuman, but you can forget that pretty easily.
she just calls them sometimes and like, hey, do you guys want to go get pizza? And they're like, no, we're busy doing boring shit.
Well, really, the way she deals with the Inhumans is like, she calls them up and is like, I'm going to go over and use your workout equipment and then give you nothing in return and leave. I'm going to go eat for free at your house.
I like my thing better. Hey, it's Miss Marvel. Do you guys mind if I be an Inhuman off having adventures where people care about me? They're like, we don't care. We're the Inhumans. We're boring and everyone hates us.
The ends. I was reading through so they released the poster for Inhumans, the show, and I was reading through the comments of it on Facebook, and of course, like, there's like no actual comic book reader nerds in there. There's only the ones that are fans of Marvel. So a lot of them are like, yeah, Inhumans is gonna be great. A few of them were like, yeah, I love Inhumans the book. Then one guy posted a comment saying like, not a fan of Inhumans really, so I'm not that excited for this, but who knows, the MCU's been pretty good, so maybe this will be good. The guy immediately after was like, why are you even watching it? Shut up, man, you don't even give it a chance. I'm like, wow. The guy posted like the least like angry comment about the Inhumans I've ever seen. Like the first time in my life where I saw somebody who's like, I don't like it very much, but I'll give it a chance. And the guy's like, don't even go watch it. Shut up.
We're gonna go see it in IMAX, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go see it in IMAX.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll probably hate it, but
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because I fucking hate the Inhumans.
so I mostly just hate the Marvel non-Netflix stuff.
I detest them.
Although Legion's supposed to be good, but that doesn't count.
I haven't seen Legion.
But that's Marvel Studios.
Alex
or not Marvel
Korai
Studios.
told me about Legion, and I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
Coming up next week. Oh, motherfucker.
What?
Deadpool number 30 is $10 next week.
Why?
Because they do that every now and again, where they do an 80-page special for Deadpool.
Oh, and the last one they did, they gave you like a comic with some extra bullshit in it, right? That you didn't like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
I hate it when they do that. But I think this one's a big thing, hopefully.
Is it the tie-in?
Hang on. This issue fishes one massive 80-page story. Cool.
Good, that's a good thing. Or maybe one page of Deadpool and then another 80-page. And then everything was blank. And on the last page, I was like, oh yeah, story time. The end.
What about the end of Great Lake Avengers?
That was fucking the greatest thing ever.
It's nothing personal, just everyone hates you.
Yeah.
So next week we have Amazing Spider-Man number 27, Deadpool 30, Miss Marvel 18. Did you see the cover for Miss Marvel 18?
Yay! They're gonna try to hug again.
Everything is awesome.
I want them to be back together because they're cool.
That's what's happening, I'm assuming.
I hope so. They
All New Wolverine number 20, Uncanny Avengers number 23. I think this Uncanny Avengers is the last issue of Duggan's run of Uncanny Avengers, and as soon as he's not writing it, I'm dropping it. The Unbelievable Gwenpool 15, Avengers number 7, Silver Surfer 11 comes out next week. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 7, America number 3, which everyone cares about. X-Men Blue number 3, Kingpin number 4, Star Wars Screaming Citadel number 1. I don't know what that is. All right, cool.
Okay.
It's a Star Wars book. Weapon X number 3.
Cool. Just checking. It's a Star Wars book.
Secret Warriors number 1. I might have to pick that up.
Secret Wars.
Secret Warriors.
Oh, we didn't even make the joke that Secret Wars is not very secret, or Secret
Empire
Empire
is not very secret.
not very secret.
Marvel Universe Guardians of the Galaxy number 19. Guardians of the Galaxy Mother Entropy number 2.
Enter the pre.
Entropy? Is
Oh.
that Entropy?
Yeah, Entropy.
Yeah, Mother Entropy number 2.
Or they said enter the P.
Black Panther and the Crew number 2. And Rocket number 1.
This Black Panther and the Crew thing, I can't tell if it's super racist or not.
Oh, yeah, the Rocket book is being written by Al Ewing. He writes Ultimates.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty cool. And from what I've read in the solicits, the Rocket book is going to be like a 6-issue mini about them pulling off like an Ocean's 11 style heist.
Yeah.
So that might be cool. But I'm not going to read it. From the DC side of things, we have All-Star Batman number 10, Detective 956, Wonder Woman number 22, Titans 11, Action 979, Hal Jordan the Green Lantern Corps 20, Suicide Squad 17, Red Hood and the Outlaws 10, Batgirl Birds of Prey 10, Justice League JLA 6, Supergirl 9, Superwoman 10, New Superman 11, Scooby Apocalypse 13, Justice League / Power Rangers number 4, your favorite book Gotham Academy second semester number 9.
Thank God. Thank you.
Injustice Gods Among Us Ground Zero number 11.
Cool. Can I use that really quick? Because my phone is recording, so I'm gonna look. Dark Horse. Well, Dark Harrow County comes out next week, and nothing else I care about. So I'm gonna start reading Harrow County. I think online probably. I don't care enough to have it, but I like the artist. I don't know anything about the writer. So I guess that's it then.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us.
Well, this weekend is Free Comic Book Day.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to try to do a documentary thing for it. We'll also do a special episode of The Shop for Free Comic Book Day. So that'll be 2 things we're doing.
Yeah.
So, and possibly 3, because Anthony said he wanted to edit something. You were like, I want something to edit.
Well, the comic documentary.
All right, cool. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give 10 fucks, 20 fucks, 30 fucks, 40 fucks, 50 fucks, 60 fucks, 8,000 fucks. What? Oh, that was football. Bye.
I knew if I mentioned sports, it'd make you stop talking.